Hey everyone, I am back. Today we're doing some Modern Goblins content. Legacy is still a hellhole that I don't want to touch. So, we're wandering into Modern, which is also kind of a shitstorm right now because of Hogak, but we've been doing alright with Goblins. So last time in Modern we crushed Eldrazi, we lost to I forget what we lost to the second round. Maybe Mardu Pyromancer? I don't think it was though. I don't remember. Oh no, it's Dredge. We lost to Dredge, and we faced Burn 3 times in a row and won 2-0 twice and then lost 1-2, which is really surprising because I had 0 sideboard cards for Burn. So thinking about the position of the Modern meta, Chalice of the Void is a really good card. Like a lot of Goblins' really tough matchups are stuff like Burn, just like a Mono Red Phoenix, the stuff that really relies on 1-drops. I'm like, why the hell aren't I playing Chalice like I am in Legacy? So we got 2 Chalices of the Void in the sideboard here. The rest of the build is largely the same. Cut the second Pashalik Mons for a Chieftain. I wanted to see how Chieftain worked out. And Jund is one of the top decks. And, Lords are nice, even though they're not a great solution to Plague Engineer. And Wrenn and 6. I mean, this is pretty good against Wrenn and 6. Just the haste Lords in general, just because of the play pattern of them. Like, turn 2, down tick on your dude. And then you go War Chief for Chieftain, kill the Wrenn. And if you have any board state and they uptick, then War Chief or Chieftain, kill the dude. Unless your only board state is a Frog Tosser, which they will almost certainly down tick on instead. So, that's my logic. Also, this is kind of a 2-card combo that's really powerful if you assemble it. Chieftain plus Granko is just an absurd amount of damage. Anything else I want to say about the build? 6 pieces of Grave Hate, 1 Squad, 1 Trashmaster, 1 Chain Whirler, 1 Crater Maker. It's tech Goblins for various matchups. Icons of Ancestry for Plague Engineer decks. And blue-white, and Chalice for all the unfair stuff that doesn't get hit by the Grave Hate, or if we need additional cards. This is like pretty good against GAC, right? They rely a lot on 1-drops. You counter Carrion Feeder, Gravecrawler, Nature's Claim for your leyline. Faithless Looting, Stitcher Supplier. There's a lot to say that's good about Chalice against Hogak. So we're gonna give this a shot. I guess I wanted to think about, do I want 2 Mog Fanatics right now? Or is there a reason to play a Tarfire? Or something higher up the curve? Let me think real quick. I know a lot of people in the Goblins Discord are experimenting with non-Goblin removal. I can't say I particularly like that. I understand there's some situations where it could be necessary. But I'd really like to avoid it if I can. So I'm just wondering if there's anything I could play over Mr. Mog Fanatic that would be more important, more impactful. I think it's better than Tarfire in most of the cases. I hate making Tarmogoyf enormous. It makes life really hard. I could just play Bolt, but that's pretty awful in the Ringleader deck. Just looking through the random jank I have. 22 versus 23. So in Legacy, we always play 23 or 24 because there's Wasteland and there's Days. And the format generally revolves around lower land counts. Lower number of lands being in play because the games have so much land destruction. Modern doesn't have either of those cards. So given the fact that your lands are sticking around and your stuff, your reducers, are sticking around, your war chiefs, your frogs, your skirks, because the format's less interactive, I'm just more inclined to draw more gas compared to Legacy, where I'm frequently stuck on lands and just want more and more. So I think land drops are important, but not as important as they are in Legacy with the modern version. And it's also like you're not wastelanding people, you're not Rashad importing people, so it's not like you have as many ways to use your mana per turn. So you're not as a mana hungry deck. If I wasn't playing any of the Frog Tossers, I'd probably go back up to 23. But Frog Tosser's been pretty good. I still don't really want more than 2. I think Pile Driver and Mogwai Marshal give me some oomph, where this card's kind of an enchantment that sometimes can attack. And like ringleadering into Frog can sometimes be like awkward if you don't have a lot to back it up. But the jumping the curve of going turn 2 Frog, turn 3 Krenko is pretty nuts against the uninteractive stuff. So that's my logic anyway. Let's run it. Modern League. I do like Mutavault. I do. If Tron was a little less popular, I'd probably play 2 fields, 1 Mutavault. Because I've definitely liked the turn 3 activate Mutavault using itself, cast Expert to deal 2 or 3 damage depending on my board state. That's pretty nice. And the manland is helpful, and you can use it to filter red mana, which is pretty cool. Definitely like me some Mutavault. So if I were inclined to cut a field, it'd be for Mutavault. But it's my understanding that Tron is very, very popular, so. And we're going to mulligan this. This is a hand I'd keep in Legacy, because basic lands are so good. But yikes. Alright. Probably throw back Krenko here. Maybe not. Maybe the 4th land, because I'm going to draw a land by the time I get to the Ringleader. In before. Never draw a land. Seachrome Coast. Okay. Is this Spirits? This hand's probably not very good against Spirits. I don't really know what this indicates. Oh, guess I'm about to find out. Humans, okay. Haha! Evil one too. Yeah, so this hand is pretty atrocious, but here we are. We're just gonna go land go for 2 turns. Yeah, Field's a pretty good card. It's not as good as I want it to be, but Mantis Rider, yeah. Expert, okay. Alright, we're jamming War Chief here. Almost attacked. Forgot this had Vigilance. Yeah, Adnaz, right? R.I.P. Adnaz. Okay, cycle. That's good for me. This means no reflector mage. Phantasmal image. Okay. So I'm taking 7. That's pretty good. Can I do some funky stuff here? Yeah, expert can kill this, right? But I might go, so if I go prospector, expert, kill this, right? Prospector, expert, kill this, then sack this, cast matron, get another expert. Get fanatic to kill the image. That's an idea. I think we can Cranko next turn. So we'll kill the real one, because we can. And then sack. I guess I could get Fanatic right now and kill the other one. Yeah, and then I can attack, and then I have Ringleader and Cranko to back it up. Cycle Gob. Gem Palm Incinerator is not modern legal. So if I can't get rid of this, I'm gonna like go off. Ah, that's a bummer. Yeah, this isn't. Oh, the Field of Ruin should clue you in. So we can't cast War Chief. So let's cast Ringleader. Hey, Rogs. Yes, HC Fox. We all saw the thread. Pile driver. Potentially good. If they get greedy and swing out really hard, we might be able to kill them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. You bouncing my prospector? Right. You're bouncing my ringleader. Okay. So this is 5. This is 5, 6. Sure. They might be dead. This pile driver. Need a red source, do we? For... Oh, right, to go War Chief Cranko and have... Yeah, it's true. Drawing the swamp was bad. And the field was awkward. Oh. Hello. Yeah, we do need another red source, huh? Good thing to notice, flank attack. Yeah, we needed a land there. Just any a land in general to go off. So if I field them, 1, 2, I'll have 3 mana. Yeah, I'm thinking double pile driver, right? I mean, block, 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 go to 1. And then next turn, if we draw a land, War Chief Krenko. We're dead to Thalia's Lieutenant. We're dead to a lot of things. Unfortunate because our start was just so slow. We need to draw land to Krenko. Another canopy land. Okay. Okay. That doesn't kill me. It does block the pile driver though. They probably should not attack here. Alright, they probably should not attack with this. Go to 1. Damn. Alright. Yeah, we're dead. That was a little frustrating. Check for basics. That's a neat idea. So I'm assuming Plague Engineer's in their deck. Crater Maker probably comes in. I generally like Trash Master against other Vile decks in Legacy. I don't know how good that is in this matchup. These cards seem good. Let's trim 2 pile drivers, maybe, I think. Because, though they do play a lot of blue creatures, I believe I am the control in this matchup. Hey, Paladion. I must master it. So what are the cuts here? It's all the pile drivers. I like the one of pile driver to crack in for lethal and deal with a lot of the idiots. Just block up the board. Doesn't get bounced by Reflector Mage. We're getting pretty clunky though. It's a lot of 3-drops. A lot of 4s. Probably can't handle the Trash Master. Cheney Boy's suspect? Really? Loyalist out? Yeah, I could see that. Don't they play like Noble Hierarch and stuff? It seems like a slam dunk against humans, right? 3/3 first striker, blocks all their creatures for the most part. I think Chamberlain should be good. Let's cut... God, I don't know. Chieftain doesn't seem great, to be honest. Awkward if they're bringing in Plague Engineer, though. And Prospector. I don't want to cut any more of my 1-drops. I'm not sure what's correct there. Chieftain's probably wrong, but I don't see what is correct. Alright, this seems pretty good. I think it's quite fast. So our game 1 hand did literally nothing until turn 3. So that's kind of why we lost. We just mulled to a bad 6. And they had double Reflector Mage. Yeah, this is a very good hand. Yeah, Reflector Mage on the War Chief was the turning point, absolutely. If we got to Cranko... If we got to Cranko earlier... I guess like the turn where I killed both the Mantis Riders, I could have gone for that, but... Oh boy, we accelerating. They have no 1-drop. Roguish good looks. So maybe they're looking to play a Ariok champion? Sure. Oh, right. Oh, I even get to cast. I get to cast Matron for 1 mana. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, 1 mana Matron. Hopefully they don't Plague Engineer me. I didn't bring in the Trash Master, ultimately. I might sack Matron for Pashalik. Because I can cast the Pashalik right now. I cut the Chieftain, which was probably wrong. Let's get Pashalik. We get in for 2. Next turn we go for Cranko. Sure. Opponent doesn't think I can beat double Ariok champion. Hello. We're gonna do some crazy shit this turn, I think. Yeah, Cranko. They don't path to exile, they are fucked. Yes, you gain lots of life. No, it doesn't matter. Can I always yield to this? Humans doesn't run path? Okay. So, sack. Ping you. Sack. Ping you. Play icon. Name Goblin. Just attack with everything, right? Don't see a reason not to. They can block my Frog Tosser or my... I guess I'll hold back Skirk. I don't care if they block here. Just kill the frog. The frog doesn't matter. I've used my whole hand. Yeah, this is fine. What you gonna do, opponent? That was such an insane turn 4. Holy fuck, that was nuts. Yeah, Staticaster, not very good. This is a really good draw. Man, that felt awesome. Just the same turn we cast the War Chief, 1 mana Matron. Protector Mage. Deputy Detention, sure. You targeting my tokens? Or presumably Krenko. They're targeting Pashalik. What? What? Yeah, sure. I guess they're... Wait, why wouldn't you take Krenko? Or War Chief? Oh, I could do that. I don't think it matters, though. Like... They're just going to be forced to chump with this thing, because next turn... Like, they're going to gain... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. They're going to gain 8. But then we tack for, like, a quadrillion. If we just, and if we icon first, hit an expert, whew. I guess they have to. Okay, so I understand. This is a forced play because otherwise I can just kill whatever they. I can use Pashlik to kill the deputy. Yeah, they're just dead. Cool. Oh, we top deck Sling Gang? Disgusting. Alright, that was sweet. Alright, so these should probably be in. Right. Yeah. I guess if Chamberlain's not good enough, maybe, I guess like killing Mana Dorks in the draw won't be super important, but the body's so good. I don't know, Trashmaster seems unnecessary. Yeah, double RA champion was more or less unimpactful. Legion Loyalist is pretty good as against Ariok champion. Because your dudes just trample through for tons of damage. Cut a feel in the draw. I could see that. Man, not bringing in Chain Whirler seems really weird to me. Alright, we'll try this. Oh god. Cut one icon for Trashmaster? I don't think so. Man. This hand is weird. Like, it's a keep, but if they play Deputy Detention, I'm like super dead. We can draw out of it though. Sure. That was a good draw. Alright, game 3 against humans. This hand is much more fair than game 2 hand. In a way. It's just much slower. Is that a no-lander? No, it was a one-lander. We kept a Cavern 3 Vial hand. Champion. Yep. Alright, just don't Deputy Detention me. Yeah, Meddling Mage would, would not matter. Alright. Kind of gross that they've had double Ariok champion both games in a row, both post-board games. Yeah, Deputy is what I'm scared of. Alright, so I'm at 14. We get to start blocking next turn. Do we need to chump this turn? No, we can chump next turn with a Mogwai Marshal, not the Script Prospector. Yeah, so this is the thing. Like, these two cards don't matter if they don't have the champion. If we draw an Expert, we can kill it, right? Yes, we can. I guess there's no reason to do it right now. I just don't play the third Vial this way. Right, because I go Violin, Mogwai Marshal, sack, kill. Yeah, all right. Damn, we got 37 people here. Thank you all for watching today. Our hand does a lot of things, if they let it. So, if I, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can actually let this trigger resolve because I want them to attack with just the champion because they're going to want to get the Exalted trigger. Well, maybe they're not, maybe not going to because they have double champion. Just like, well, they might want the champions back on blocking duty. All right, let's just do this now. I can't quite figure out how this is going to go wrong for me, but I feel like I can. Ooh. Wait till that happens. Kill this. F6. You figure it out. This line plays around Dismember. Oh, they're just attacking? That's bold. Mog Fanatic. You're not bad. Yeah, attacking with both is like super greedy, right? Let's go War Chief. They're 31, 33. Ooh. Messi the Bandito, thank you for the follow. Champion of the Parish. Heh. Yeah, they should have just attacked with one, totally. Joffrey Baratheon, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm definitely killing the Hierarch, don't you worry. Kapow. Yeah, it's turn 5, they're stuck on 2 lands. It's like Thalia's Tenant, that's pretty bad. Phantasmal Image? Meddling Mage. Okay, that doesn't matter. That just dies to Crater Maker. That's a weird choice, but okay. Still attacking with both. Still insane. Oh, I think they're dead. They are now extra, super duper, incredibly, ultra, extremely dead. So this is how we do this. That resolves. 18. Sack this. Kill that. They're at 3. Yeah. Can you kill me from 10? Don't think you can. Yeah, I guess I gave up lethal that way. Didn't actually... I was thinking I didn't want them to block and kill the chieftain, but that cost me 5 damage. So... yeah, I missed lethal. I would have had exactly lethal. Whatever. I just saw like infinite goblins, and I was just like, okay, they're dead. Yeah, we have drawn 0 lands. Aether Vial's a good card. I'm just gonna Violent Slaying and kill them with the life gain triggers on the stack. Sack a token for Fnatic? Why? More time to contemplate being a real tribe. HC Fox gets it. Yeah. Yeah. Goblins too strong for humans. Deanne Weisenberg, thank you for the follow. That was sweet. Game 2 is nuts. Game 2 is honestly one of the more broken things I've ever done with goblins. Like, just completely... yeah, 20 mana worth of cards off 1 land in 5 turns. Yeah, Aether Vial, strong magic card. Strong magic card. GG indeed. MTG bots being a little sassy. Gygax. I feel like I played against this guy in Legacy before. Alright, this hand, pretty good. Sending a message. Cavern Goblin. Skirt Prospector. Oh, are you blue-white? Oh, please be blue-white. Though our hand isn't like the best ever against blue-white. Cavern's pretty good though. We can go War Marshal, sack it, cast Legion Loyalist. I'm in for that. If they had blocked 3 damage, shoot, we take it to them. Oh, that would have been a pretty sweet line. I'm getting aggressive. I don't know if they... Okay, this is actually blue-white. Alright, we're gonna stop committing to the board basically from here on. That was a pretty good draw. Someone tell me, does blue-white play Verdict's main? It's gonna chill here. This should play at least 2? Okay. I'm gonna path my Legion Loyalist. Path Skirt Prospector, deal. If they want to play Planeswalker here, just expert it. Saheeli, okay. That's neat. Let's kill that so we can keep damage coming through. Expert's so good. So they're at 7. 6, 5. So if I cast Patchlick plus Mod Fanatic, Supreme Verdict kills them, right? Because they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They take Xaxes. Oh, bummer. Alright. Battalion is if you attack with 2 other creatures, you get a trigger. Hey, it's our best card. Here he is. He is here to play. Oh, it's Lightning Helix. That's funny. Does not work against Cavernous Souls. And they are good. They go to 1 here, or 2. I think I have lethal with the Fanatic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Hiya. Yep, they did. Okay. So, copycat, huh? Eric Squad. Considering chalices. Icons. Seasoned Pyro. It makes me like Legion. I guess timely reinforcements is a reason Legion Loyalists could be good. Fanatic's a little medium. Don't want to cut too many of the 1-drops though. This is not really a chieftain matchup. I'm bringing these in to draw cards, not for the pump. The pump's fine. Chain good catch-all. Pyre tokens, planeswalkers. That's probably good. Yeah, good coin. Good call. Pile driver's probably pretty good. Probably trim a frog. Maybe not though. If they're like kind of a combo deck. Maga's good at stopping. They can't Saheeli plus cover with that. Oh, that's neat. Alright, let's go down on Prospector then and keep the Fanatic in. Yeah, I don't think I want the Chalices. Let's keep our Goblin count high. Let's do this. Sand sucks. Sand's fine. Let's put back the Swamp, I think. Maybe not. I think it's the Swamp. Lose a 1-drop. Place it a path, because yeah, that's true, they have the path things. Goblins loves being path exiled. Hey, we drew a land. It's possible I shouldn't be running out these caverns first things first, in case they play Field of Ruin. Or Spreading Seas. Jeez. Alright, that got me. Let's go Pile Driver. War Chief, okay. Yeah, like a Mendelian Click? I don't think that's cards played anymore. I doubt my life total's super relevant, and I want a black source, so we're gonna get the Blood Crypt. And I could go Frog plus Fanatic. Definitely regret not running off of Mountain turn 1. Let's just go War Chief. I'll do a Helix as well. Path. Okay, that's fine. Spreading Seas, not a combo with Path Exile. Feldar Guardian, okay. Okay, that's cute. So now we have to hold up Fanatic. Ooh. So we go Frog. Yeah, Mons stops the combo with the sack outlet as well. It's true. I'm just wondering, do I want to go Frog, Pashalik, and that's it? Or do I want to go War Chief Fanatic? Let's get the Pashalik down, but do I want to play the Frog? So we go like this, Frog, play Pashalik, we have a sack outlet. Sure. You can't quite attack. Fnatic from Mons plays against. Okay, that's true. Alright. Hopefully they don't have the combo. Okay, they don't. There's the Pyromancer. They kept in Spell Pierce. Bold move. So we go War Chief, Fanatic. I could kill the Pyromancer. That doesn't seem very good though. I think we just chill. I don't think I need to kill the cat. I could kill it right now, but if they have a thing, well, I guess then I just. All right, let's kill the cat right now. Because if they have another removal spell, then I can use Fanatic at least. Nice. Could get Chain Whirler. Chain Whirler plus Fanatic, kill the Pyromancer. Or just, oh, Lousy Zoot, we beat Humans game in 3 games, round 1. Yeah, I'm thinking it might still be Ringleader. And then just sack the Matron and cast it. Ding, 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 ding. That was the correct choice. I think I'm okay with this trade. I'll trade my 2/2 that drew 3 cards for them to invest 5 mana. Seems like a fine trade. They're just passing. That just screams I have Cryptic Command, right? Oh, man. Granko. Hold back the Fanatic because of Saheeli combo. Oh, it's an instant speed. Okay, sure. Sure. Yeah, I forgot they could do that at instant speed. Looks like they're flooding out pretty bad. I wonder what the last card is, though. Jesus Christ, alright. We're just swamping them in ringleader value. It's the third ringleader of the game. That one's pretty good. Yeah, let's gonna attack first. The Skirk might be relevant. Snapcaster. Okay, that makes some sense. Alright, I'm gonna Fanatic the Snapcaster, because we know the last card isn't Saheeli, so there's no way we can get comboed next turn. Okay, now we play War Chief. So there's no way we can die. Yep. We can just go off next turn. So unless their last card is Cryptic Command, and even then, like, they still might be dead. Because we cast Sling, like a Lightning Helix, Saheeli. EE for 3. Alright. That's a very expensive Terminate you got there. The fourth ringleader. That's funny. Alright. They just dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They didn't use Cryptic. Matron, well, not anymore. I know I have lethal here. I just have to think of how exactly I want to do it. I think it's fairly simple. We just go Matron. Doesn't matter what we get. Let's get War Chief, because why not? And then cast Sling. Alright. Sweet. Yeah, they blue, white, red. This is just like trying to be Splinter Twins so hard. So ringleader drew 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess we matroned for that. So we drew like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards off ringleaders that game. All right, 2-0. I'm sure they have Anger in their side. Anger makes a lot of sense in their sideboard, right? Well, it doesn't really play well with Seasoned Pyromancer. Pokeson. I know this guy. This guy plays Goblins sometimes. I've hosted his stream before. Alright, sounds pretty good. I wonder if he's playing Goblins. That'd be funny. No, burn. Alright, well, this isn't the worst hand versus burn ever, so there's that. It's probably the worst Cryptic has ever been. Yikes. I love Cryptic Command, so that makes me sad. Eidolon, sure. I'm gonna play War Marshal to stay alive, and also for the potential of drawing Expert. Yeah, the format's too fast for Cryptic, that's also true. Of course, I'm the dude resolving multiple governing leaders, so who am I to talk? So the reason I played War Marshal over Frog Toster is just for blocking potential. And also exploding my hand doesn't make a whole lot of sense when Eidolon's in play. I guess Sling Gang doesn't count. At 50 viewers, man. People love Modern, despite it being a shit show right now. So, Eidolon creates situations where I much would prefer... Fuck. Oh, man. That sucks. Main deck Searing Blaze is awful. Also obnoxious that they have a textless version of it. This doesn't do anything, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because it targets the player as well for some goddamn reason. Rift Bolt, sure. Okay, not attacking is interesting. I'm going to pay Echo then. Just Time Walk him. You only have 2 cards. Ooh, Chieftain. Okay. I don't think it's worth playing the Prospector here. I'm just going to play Bloodcrypt tapped and pass. Modern is the people's format. Searing Blaze gets taxed twice by Mariner. Taxed twice by Mariner. God, Burn is so boring. That is a big gripe for me about the Modern format. I really dislike how popular Burn is. Yeah, if we can find an Expert kill Eidolon, that would open up our hand a lot. Normally Eidolon's pretty bad against Goblins, but we didn't draw a Vial, and we don't have any early removal. Hey, we got Chalices this time. Chalice should be good. Eldrazi worse. Oh, are they Rift Bolting my Goblin token? Yes. Yes. Praise be, War Marshal. Praise be. I will block. F6. Burn players, but burn. Okay. Do I have to cast Sling Gang yet? Problem is, if I cast anything else, I probably die. So. Okay, this could be worse. Should have attacked first. That was a mistake. Because I'm going to lose 1 damage here. Because I'm going to sack this as well to put myself up to 13. Or no. Maybe. Oh, 3 tokens. 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm not going to do that. Because if they get reckless and they cast another spell into their own Eidolon, they're going to die to the surprise chieftain attack. As long as they don't have another goddamn Helix. Just like Boros Charm me. Boros Charm me, do it. God damn it. That's really obnoxious. At least they're pointing their helixes at my creatures. Let's block. Suspend Riftbolt. Light up the stage. Screw the critics. Okay. Huh. Right on time, either while. Are they dead here? Frog, Chieftain. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. Tilt. If I go all in, I go to 1. They'll locked out with Eidolon. Well, then they just attack me and I die. They just attack. What are you talking about, guys? I go to 1. I attack with everything, put them to 1. They attack me for 3. Ugh. God, double Helix saved them. Totally saved them. I think I'm playing Frog. Go to 5, I go to 3. Yeah, Twitch Chalicing, right? How the fuck am I getting out of this? I think I just need them to not have a spell. Yeah. Put them to 4. 3. I don't have 2 Sling Gangs. So if I just attack with Chieftain and then play Vial, I'm dead to lightning. All their spells deal 3 damage, so there's no point in playing a spell at this point. Steez, we beat Humans 2-1 in a pretty insane game 2 and 3, and then we beat Blue, White, Red Saheeli. I think I'm on They Have No Spells. And then I need to draw a 4-drop. Yeah, I'm Goblin Lucky on Reddit. Sven, you're the guy who won the Frankfurt event, right? Congrats. Second Eidolon, okay. Okay, so I just need to top deck a creature here. Right, a 4-mana creature. Ringleader. Damn. All right. We already used our Sling Gang. They can't actually trigger prowess here, which is really funny. Because they die to their Eidolons. You can probably kill me post-combat, though. Maybe they fuck up, maybe. Man, second Helix saved them so much. Yeah, so we have to double trade, we go to 1, and then we need them to not have anything. Okay. Five mana. Okay. You just slow rolling me? Oh, they have tilt. Yeah. They, I don't think my opponent played that super correctly. All right, Chalice of the Void, get the fuck in here. Crater Maker. Chamberlain's honestly not bad. I am this is like my 4th league ever of Modern Sven. I do not play very much Modern, but I kind of hate Legacy right now, so I'm stepping away from it because it's just making me angry to play. It's just not fun. Like I'm just getting really pissed off all the time, and so I don't want to engage with that anymore. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the Eternal formats feel not great right now. Ren doesn't bother me as much as Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer really bothers me because it's supposed to be a narrow tribal hoser, like Engineered Plague was, but they pushed it so hard that it's a main deckable staple. And that is just so wrong. It's so frustrating. Oh my god. So Legion Loyalist was really good against Burn last time. Let's cut... This doesn't actually kill very much, but it blocks up the board really well. Don't love shaving a Prospector, but if I'm... Is that the Fanatic? Let's shave Prospector. It's weak against Eidolon, and if I'm boarding in Chalices, I'm fine cutting 1-drops. Krenko is slow, but he eats a Lightning Bolt, and that's what matters. Burn is a combo deck. Just make them point their stuff at your creatures. Like, the reason I was in that game is because they kept throwing burn spells at creatures. And also on the off chance I get to go Krenko on tap Sling Gang, that's just game over. Thanks for the follow, son. So again, we have a very light sideboard for burn, which is rough because I keep running into it. Palladium, thank you for the follow. Ugh, this hand. This hand's not terrible. It's not great either. Turn 2 Mogwai Marshal or turn 2 Frog into turn 3 Ringleader is not bad though. I'm going to keep it reluctantly. I'm just going to go Blood Crypt tapped. Eidolon isn't really like, it was kind of good that game, but it also dealt them a lot of damage. Guide. Okay. Let's go for Frog here. It's really high upside if it lives. Because then we can go War Chief. No, it would go War Chief, War Marshal. Core Firewalker. Sure. It's whenever every player casts red spell, yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. Either gains 3 life or something of that effect. It's really annoying that Burn has all this life gain, like pro red stuff. Like, what? I don't understand. Did they play this for the mirror? Like, what is this for exactly? Steves, we beat double Ariok champion, turn 2, turn 3 against humans twice in a row. It was great. Mirror Monored? That seems narrow. It's like kind of risky, but I don't think we have a choice. My buddy said Kylo Ren had an 8-pack. Thanks for the follow. Also, Mogan send K1, thank you for the follow. Welcome to all the new viewers. Lackey hype for the new viewers. Yeah, main deck Searing Blaze makes things ridiculous. I guess Searing Blood is a reason to keep in stuff like Prospector. Swift Spear, yeah. I wonder if they have like Boros Charm. Whoa! Choadochio with the sub, Twitch Prime. Fuck yeah, dude! Thank you so much for the sub. Lackey hype for the sub. Yeah, Ariok. It's called Dragon's Claw. Just put Dragon's Claw in your deck. It's the same, right? Much appreciated for the support. Opponent taking forever playing Burn. Ugh. You got a lightning bolt of some variety? I'm sure you do. Protection from Red Goblin. Yes. I think there is one, actually. I think that's a thing. But I don't think it's Modern Legal. I think it's from Onslaught. I might be wrong. Yeah, people are running Leyline of Vitality. I think that's hilarious. I think that is hilarious tech. I don't think it's good. It could be, potentially. Seems super awful that that would be necessary or good, but it theoretically is. Skirk Fire Marshal. That's what I'm thinking of. It's good, you tried it. Okay, Lousy Zoot. You play Morophon in your deck, so I'm not going to take your advice on what's good. No offense. He's right this time. Yeah, there's Tivadar of Thorn. No, I get that you have that you have success. Like, you put up results that I'm impressed with for the weirdness of your builds. So I don't want to trash talk you on that. I think you must be playing very well. But I feel like you are as successful as you are in spite of your card choices, not because of them. And I mean that in like the nicest way. I might be wrong. Maybe your like wacky instigator shit is like actually really good against the format, and I'm just like an old fogey. I'll concede that's a possibility. Okay. Vile on top. That's not helpful. Let's block. I could go to kill the Goblin guy there. I don't think I want to though. Rift Bolt. Alright. Come on, Ringleader. Give me the goods. Oh, I should have played Auntie's Hovel first. Okay, doesn't matter. Ooh, that was a pretty good one. Jeez. Come from taxes? Yeah, maybe. Let's see what my opponent's gonna do. So we found a line to Sling Gang, but they're at 20 because of this fucking Core Firewalker, which is a problem. Bolt in face. Yeah, it keeps me alive. How am I getting out of this? Core Firewalker's game like a zillion life. Can you find my deck list? Deck list command might actually be updated. Let me see. Is this up to date? Almost. There's there's like 3 cards that are different, but I got a Chieftain main instead of the second Pashlik, and then I've got two Chalices over two Chalices over the Thoughtseizes because of this matchup, partially. Skewer, sure. Am I just dead? Did they say bolt bolt? Wow, they totally do, don't they? Wow, cool draw, dude. Alright, we lost a burn. Whatever. Burn's kind of dumb. Don't. Lava Spike you. Lava Spike you. Like, you have all the cards to play in the world in Modern, and you choose to play Burn. I don't really understand that choice. can do so many things. So many cards are legal, and you choose a deck that is essentially 40 copies of the same card. Yeah, it can outrace GAC, I get it. Right, we're hiding the tech. We're hiding the tech. That's what it's all about. Okay, on the draw. As usual. Oh, Socorro Tortoise, thank you for the follow. Sounds fine. Got a 1-drop. Skirk into War Marshal is always good. And we've got Pashalik to synergize with our Skirk, and we get a War Chief for future turns. Hopefully we don't get aped. We just face like blue-white. I just want to play blue-white all day. Urborg. Inquisition. What the fuck is this? Eight rack? Is that a deck? Is that a deck? Hope not. Trying to draw in Vegas to face blue-white all day? That sounds hilarious. Smallpox, yeah. Whatever. Okay. If Legacy's an experience, Pox decks are real bad against Mock War Marshal. Weird that they took the Skirk, because they didn't have any way to capitalize on the tempo of me missing turn 1. Like, that's kind of like a weird thing. I feel like they should have taken the War Marshal. Yeah, I mean, same experience in Legacy. It's like, if you draw either vial, they are just like so boned 90% of the time. Unless they have a super like aggro draw where they just slam planeswalkers. Yeah, right. If they had a Smallpox, they wouldn't have taken the Skirk. Wow, they're playing Nether Spirit. Holy shit. Alright. Opponent has earned my respect. Super Friends. Gonna War Chief and then go off next turn. If they let me. So let me just go Piledriver Pashalik, or Piledriver Chieftain rather. Which Sorin? New 4-mana Sorin? I don't know what that does. Is that the show and tell dude? Does that card do anything though? If I play no creatures except this? Wow, passing, huh? That's weird. No one knows what it does. No one knows what it's like to be new Sorin. Hello, Ringleader. You're good against my opponent's whole deck. Oh, Solemn Visitor. I know Solemn Visitor from Khan's block. Contemplating pushing my dude? I don't know what's going on. Careful of a sweeper like Damnation. Okay. Lifelink, deal 1 damage to target player, okay. Sure. Or Wrath of God, sure. Boo! That's a bad ringleader. Alright. Do I even want to play this pile driver then? They surely have something. Let's attack with the ringleader. Oh no, they just get the dude back. No, that's bad. Forgot. That was pointless. I should just not do that. Alright, that was dumb. Push, sure. Okay. Opponent definitely should have pushed the war chief. Oh, they have 2. Cool. Alright. Flagstones. Jeez. Alright. The ringleader. So that last turn was pretty disastrous for me. I shouldn't have attacked with the ringleader. That was obviously pointless because the Nether Spear just comes back. So it's either chieftain or ringleader here. Alright, let's just ringleader. Two cards, not bad. One was a war chief. Let me just pass. Yeah, that's kind of the plan, I think. Inquisition, sure. They take Pashalik, okay. Might just be able to tempo them out with these experts. Matron, cool. I could field the Urborg and then expert the Nether Spirit, get in for 4. I don't hate that. Gets in some damage. Getting a swamp there was maybe bad. Because I might want to use all my red sources. Yeah, because now I can't go... Well, I still need a land for that. So obviously this isn't value, but it's damage. If they're spending removal spells, if this forces them to spend removal spells on my shitty creatures and not my lords, then that's a win for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Okay. Sure. Rob Meadows' deck list, it will get you there. It's a little out of date. We got Thought Seasons instead of... Chalices instead of Thought Seasons. Okay. Hey, Either Vial, that's a good card. Yeah, Spirit's been kind of annoying, true. Alright, let's go War Chief Vial. And I'm going to shoot for going for a Cranko turn soon. Because if I draw land, I can Cranko. Okay, that's pretty good. Krenko outpaces that, though, by a lot. Alright, so they have nothing. They've had a bunch of legendary lands in their hand. So if we draw land, we can Krenko here. Alright, Ringleader. Let's just do that. Skirk and Krenko. Sweet. I could Krenko this turn. Chain Whirler's just in the board. I don't like the idea of sacking, like... Well, I guess it'd just be these two. No, that's fine. I could play a Chieftain here. Don't think I have to. Cool, though. We win. Alright. This seems like definitely a Plague Engineer matchup that's going to happen. Chain Whirler seems great. Crater Maker's probably good. Squad's probably good. Honestly, I don't hate Relic just simply because it cantrips. They also showed me Lingering Souls. So that could be good. But Ringleader's really important here. Legion Loyalist should be great. Prospector we can shave on, because we don't want to be sacking our stuff. Also beats Modern Staple and Other Spirit. You're not wrong. I'm a little scared of Frog Tossers, because they just really can't do anything besides have the passive ability. $33. Let's go to one relic. Probably don't want to draw multiples. Yeah, just grindy elements. That's what I'm thinking. Just want to grind. 2 more cards. Don't want to cut lands against the Smallpox deck. This is a lot of fucking 3-drops. Maybe not Squad on the draw. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to make my Ringleaders too weak. That's my main concern, because Ringleader is definitely my best card in this matchup against a Pox-style deck. They're going to Thoughtseize and everything you, Inquisition you, and you just want to Ringleader, draw 3 cards. Undo all their hard work. Unless you have a Pile Driver. They're playing a bunch of tokens. And it might be a little difficult to build a critical mass on the board. We sided to 61. Yeah, again, in like really fair matchups where where Ringleader is really good, you basically never want to go below 30 goblins. This hand's a 1-lander with a vial, but we have 2 vials, so I'm going to keep. If we had 1, we'd probably have to mulligan because we just lose to a Thoughtseize or Inquisition. Okay, that's neither of those things. Oh, Machin's a good draw. Do I want another out to bridge? We brought a Crater Maker in, and I'm honestly not that concerned about Snaring Bridge. We have a lot of ways to kill out of combat. 30, they're wild. Okay. Kind of played our win condition. Yeah, we got 3. Crater Maker, Sling, and Pashlik are all effectively answers. Good thing they didn't cast Smallpox there. Now we cast our 3rd vial. Okay, we got a land. We can just play that tapped though, because we don't want to reveal anything in our hand. and I'm not gonna. I already have a 2-drop. I'm not gonna double 2-drop this turn. I think we're probably gonna matron for ringleader. Because we're not at a stage. We'll get Sling Gang. We'll get Chain Whirler eventually. Pashlik will hold off the Bitter Blossom tokens for quite a while. We can do some funny stacking if we want to kill a Bitter Blossom token with the Mogwai Martial Echo. Might do that. Depends what they do here. Okay, they're casting a spell. Sorin, sure. Mm-hmm. Any point in experting that? I don't think so. Alright, so we get to do some fancy stuff here. So we go Mogwai Martial. Then put all the vial triggers first. Ah, fucked up. Whoops. Well, I clicked in the wrong order because I always forget how this works on Moto. That's fine. We lose a tidbit of value here. Maybe we could have paid Echo there, actually. Alright, never mind. We can just straight up kill the Sorin with the expert. Matron for ringleader. Alright, we're gonna do this. Blood Crypt untapped. Pashlik Mons. Matron. Get ringleader. Expert, kill Sorin. Attack for 1, and if they block, then they lose their other token. So despite my misstep, that was still a pretty damn solid turn. Yeah, Loyalist should be really good. Smallpox. What is happening? Damn. Alright. So we lose our ringleader, which is a bummer. But we still have a pretty damn good board state. And our top decks are just so incredibly live because of all of our vials. That's why Vial's so good in Goblins, is it doesn't matter that we flood it out on Vials, because if we just top deck a Matron or a Ringleader, we can just go completely nuts. I wonder what their last card is here. Fatal Push. Sure. Okay, that was, I guess, a solid turn, but I don't know, simultaneously not that impactful. I'll play this land. There's no reason not to. Yeah, as long as they don't play an engineer, like... Shambling Vent's potentially problematic. They are going to die to their own Bitter Blossom if they can't gain some life. Yeah, Smallpox was not that impressive. The second one was very bad. Second one was very, very not good. So we could go 4-3-3, but given that I have stuff like Crater Maker would be something I'd want to instant speed. All right, land. Do I want to attack here? Also true, yeah. Let's just pass. I don't think I want to attack when I have a Chain Whirler in my deck. And I can just, like, not trade the bodies. Or a Lord, or an Icon, you know? And they're dying to their Bitter Blossom faster than I'm, you know. These tokens have done nothing. Alright, War Marshal's good draw. Alright, now that I have some bodies, I feel fine attacking. They might Fear Lord this way, I don't know. Alright, they're just dying to their own Blossom this way. Okay. No, my other Blood Crypt's gone, so it doesn't matter. We'll pay Echo like this. Just avoid cracking the fetch if I can. Alright. Sure. Guess I'll play bland. So they're at 5. Presumably with a bunch of 4-drops in their hand. Yeah. Come on, phone, charge. I believe in you. I'm trying to charge my phone to look at chat, so... I could crack these fetches to thin. I guess I can. My life total doesn't... I don't think my life total matters this game. Huh? Okay. Oh, shit. Well, us drawing lands for a bunch of turns in a row has not been particularly helpful. Shambling then? Sorin? Gideon. Oh, fuck. My life total is suddenly relevant. Alright, any creature. Alright. We can just keep that in our back pocket. If they get too aggressive, they're gonna die. 2. I think they're dead if they attack with everything. I guess they didn't activate Gideon, which is weird. Kill the land. I guess I could, yeah. Yeah, okay. So 2 here. And then we block the Knight ally and then sack Fanatic. I was thinking I would just block it and then sack it and throw it at their face, but this is better. So 2, 4. I do need to draw something or else I will lose this race. Just always yield. Tilt. Be a little sad if I lose this game. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fatal push. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Let's kill their Orborg, because why not? I guess I should do it. I got a 1, right? Yeah. Nah, it gives them a mana for their second main. Yeah, 1 damage off the top. God damn it. Tilt. Wow, we drew like shit. There's Matron Ringleader, of course. Don't think that makes me want to change anything. We just drew real bad. Trying to attack 2 things to Fury. Yeah, I guess that's true. It would have caused a draw. Yeah, sounds great. Grafdigger's House's Nether. You're not wrong. And Souls? I don't think that matters. Yeah, it's Lava Spike. Goblins can't beat Lava Spike. Okay. They took the correct card. Plague Engineer? Fuck that card. Should not exist. Oh boy, you gonna smallpox me? I think so. It's fine. And sack our mountain. Discard the Blood Crypt. Oh, they discard Soul's value. Yeah. That was a full value smallpox for them. Kind of. Didn't kill a creature. Second vial. I might hold that for discard. Yeah. So many lingering souls. Let's draw Chamberlain. Okay, expert. It did not need to exist. What the fuck are you talking about, Bear? Come on. It's a main deckable tribal hoser. That is so unnecessary. Just because it hoses TNN does not make it necessary. TNN's still played just as much as it has been. I could War Chief attack, and if they double block, I kill it. I kill a token with expert and kind of eat the lingering souls. I guess that's fine. Okay. I know he hasn't played to kill tribal decks, but he does. The fact that he's Plague Engineer is better for Delver than it is against Delver. Play more Lord effects, that it creates a house of cards in which a single removal spell ends your whole life. It's not a... I don't think that's it's not like a good answer to Plague Engineer. You're glad Plague Engineer exists? Are you kidding? Are you glad no tribal deck will ever be tier 1 in Legacy again? I know you have like a raging hate boner for Plague Engineer, and I mean True Nemesis, and I do too, but Plague Engineer is so fucking pushed, it's absolutely horrific. Adjust deck building, sure. Like, I'm trying like infinite things, and it still fucking sucks. Like, it legitimately drains my desire to play Legacy. Why do you think I'm playing Modern? It's because Plague Engineer is just such a obnoxious Magic card that I just don't want to play the format anymore. Yeah, if they wanted to print Delver Hate, they should print Delver Hate, not cards that make a whole lot of other decks feel much, much worse. Yeah, I'm sure. Your narrow tribal hoser should not be able to be main deckable. That's just not okay. Let's draw Legion Loyalist. Cool that we can cast any card in our deck right now except Chamberlain. Okay. Should I bother attacking here? Yeah, it should be symmetrical. It is played in some sideboard decks. Or sideboard decks, jeez. Some Goblin sideboards. I play one. I think I'm chilling. I don't think that's even true. Plague Engineer hoses Death and Taxes, hoses, they kill my vial this way? Fuck. Just do something else. Gain life. Damn. Not in Legacy, it doesn't. responding to the idea that Relic is main deckable. People have tried in Legacy. It's like pretty low impact. Yeah, should not be fucking one-sided. You should not be able to name Merfolk and then cast your fucking Merfolk. I'll try with some tokens here. If I attack like this, they can double block, kill 2 tokens, they take 1, they go to 10. I don't know if I like this attack. Chieftain makes it much better. Loyalist makes it much better. I notably can't cast a Chain Whirler if I draw it. But getting rid of their tokens is good in case they have like a Sorin. I think I'll attack. It's kind of close. Okay. Stop saying Engineer. Please no. How many Lingering Souls have they gone through? 3? Okay. See, now I just shouldn't have attacked. I would just like have Sling Gang lethal. Yeah, attacking was bad. I should have just tried to kill them with Sling Gang. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. I'm just gonna stop attacking. It's not doing me any good. We're just gonna start slinging them to death. I mean, Legacy is just like abysmal right now because it's all these shitty designs. But Plague Engineer is absurdly pushed, dude. I don't think you're recognizing how overpowered that card is on rate. It's just the world's most obnoxious Baleful Strix. Maybe it's results oriented. I don't know. It seemed bad still. Great. No, the Plague Engineer should either be legendary, a 1/1, not have Death Touch, or all of the above. It's not reasonable for that card to push so many decks out of the format just by the mere fact of its existence. Wow, they didn't activate Liliana. Ooh. That's a funny monkey's paw. I could go for Legion Loyalist here and try to kill them. They didn't uptick Liliana, so they surely have something. But does Mugwort Marshal kill them? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite. Yeah, Mugwort Marshal is another option. I do really like Legion Loyalist here. Let's go for Loyalist. Bear, if you're gonna come to my channel and tell me that Plague Engineer isn't like super fucking obnoxious, I don't know what to tell you. The card has literally drained my desire to play the format. Like, that is my experience. My win rate actually went up after Modern Horizons, and I'm just angry. I'm just angry that the card exists. Because it takes a deck that I've put hundreds, if not thousands of hours of thought and play into, and it's just like, nah, you can't play anymore. And that is just the most disheartening and frustrating thing I've ever experienced in Magic. Ren 6, not as much. It is obnoxious, but it's not the most obnoxious. Yeah, it's made taxes, elves, and goblins much, much worse. Everyone's like, oh, taxes, fine. If you're like XJ Cloud and you're a god with the deck, sure. But if you're not, that was a good draw. They might be dead here. They have 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. 1, 2, so 7 creatures. Only 1 gets through, so not quite. Gotta wait a turn. Okay, Urborging to get push. Come on. Ugh. 8. Can keep Skirk. What for? Pile Driver at least trades with a 2/2 or 2/1/1s. Nice. I guess that. All right. Now I got my face. That was a reason. That was a reason. Let's go for Krenko. Just go nuts next turn. They'd have to top deck something. Chain Whirler. No, they just Anthem. Tribal decks have a long history of being important parts of Legacy. They've been there from the beginning in all forms, and just accepting that they don't get to be a part of the format anymore, I think, is a really shitty perspective. And just because they weren't super popular at the time Ren came out, like right before Modern Horizons, it was the best I've ever been doing with Goblins. I had an almost 70% win rate. I was doing just really, really well. The deck felt great. Why the fuck did they should have upticked twice? I know, so they can't do that, duh. I don't know what point you're saying isn't true, or what you're not saying. Oh, you're saying. Okay. I mean, I just think acting like Tribal didn't matter in Legacy is untrue, and really ignores a lot of the history of Legacy, and the Tribal decks were doing something different, you know, in a lot of ways. They weren't these fucking cookie cutter decks. They actually had something interesting to say. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or, so I got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attackers. They have 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. They can't. They're going to lose all their tokens. 2, 4, 6. So I'll make sure I can't die, right? Yeah, I got you, Bear. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shuffle back the War Chief. Sure, let's just act like this. I could add a Sorin, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's why I'm holding back blockers. They go to 1. Alright. Do I die to Sorin? 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't think I quite died to Sorin. I lose to Plague Engineer. Oh, yeah. Okay, we won. Whew. Oh, it was close. Alright, with 3-1. How do I feel about Gak, Tron, Monarch, Phoenix, and Burn matchups? I haven't played against Gak that much. It's probably bad, but I've won some pretty crazy game ones against Gak. I think I've won more game ones against Gak than postboard, which is really weird. Tron, I think, is a good matchup. Eldrazi Tron's a very good matchup. Regular Tron's tougher, but still pretty good. Mono Red Phoenix is pretty bad. And Burn is also pretty bad, which is why I'm playing Chalices. Like, just continue with the Legacy thing. I'm so annoyed that Legacy is pushing more and more unique decks out. Like, it's increasingly these extremely kind of repetitive archetypes. I'm gonna throw back the swamp here. It's just 4-color whatever, you know, 4-color Delver versus 4-color control. It's like exactly like it was with Deathrite. And I just find that so fucking lame. Oh, good luck, Crowstorm. Please don't be watching. How to approach Etron? Here's Gak. Race to Krenko is my opinion. You think Ren's gonna get banned? I don't think it will. I think I'm attacking with this Prospector. Yeah. I also think Astrolabe is a terrible thing for Eternal Format health. Main deck Assassin's Trophy? God, this is so obnoxious. I like have to respect the possibility of a Gak in hand, and I have to Mog Fanatic this Citrus Supplier. But if they flip another Bloodghast... Yeah, Astrolabe's like... Yeah, we beat Blyway Pox. Oh, God. Alright. Please no second Bloodghast. Fuck you. That is such a garbage argument, Bear. Come on. Just because green was bad does not mean that... Yep, here comes Hogak. Turn 2 Hogak after killing both your 1-drops. That's cool. Alright, we have a plan. I think 4 colors should not be acceptable in Legacy. 4 colors with Wasteland should not be acceptable. That's like the real kicker. Red-green is a good color for Ren. I do agree with that, but it should be 3 mana. Or it should die to Bolt. Uh-huh. So I guess all the main deck removal for like people's main deck ley lines. Is that the format we're in? Scourge Devil. Card's probably gonna kill me next turn. We're gonna be 1 turn too slow here. Yeah. God, this deck is a fucking cancer on Magic. This card. Why does it have Trample? Why? Alright. So we're probably going to lose our 4-1 to Gak, but whatever. Pile Driver is pretty good because their deck does not block very well. War Marshal, Trim Experts, that's right. War Marshal is good. Fanatic. Block Sacking's pretty good. Makes our Pashlike better. Let's trim 1. War Marshal. This hand does not have leyline, and it's like good, but not like insane. Fuck this swamp. Oh man. Do we have to keep this hand? Alright, there's leyline. Put back Whirler. I think Thorn. I don't see a great environment for Thorn in Modern. Like, what matchups do you really want Thorn in that you wouldn't rather have Damping Sphere? So Field lets me get to my mana. Just put back Sling Gang. Just put back Field. Oh man. I think it's put back Sling Gang. I need my mana to be set up. So I at least have the potential to draw into stuff. Yeah, if you want to Thorn, you can just play Thalia. That's also true. Okay. That was a good draw. Field also potentially takes them off colors. Their mana base is like kind of shaky. Okay. Looting's pretty bad when you've got... Okay. I got 3 cards in hand. I guess, yeah, Thalia is a lot worse against a Lava Dart deck. That is true. I think you just play Chalice. That was a good draw. So let's play Field. Field this. Get a mountain. Oh fuck, did I just give him Abrupt Decay mana? Or Assassin's Trophy mana, rather. Oh, I can't block. Right. At least if they trophy, they give me a land. Let's just get that out of here. Oh, come on. Wait, they didn't take the Plague Engineer? What the fuck? Excuse me? Are they nuts? Okay. Oh, take land. Oh, right. Yeah, Seder Wayfinder is not that good. What? Torasi 510? What? You want to do art for my channel? Or are you not a real person? It's a bot, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's sorry about that. They ported it out of the bone. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm on a laptop, so everyone sees the streaming curtain. Is this person not blocked? Oh boy, they diggin'. Never seen this many basics in Hogak. Oh, not blocking from the channel. That's kind of a weird. Just what's the word I'm looking for? Distinction. Torpor Orb is pretty brutal against goblins. We need like a Crater Maker very quickly. They're planning to like hard cast a Vengevine at me. I think that's what's happening. They're going to 8. We're just gonna race a Vengevine. Okay, looting, sure. I guess me hitting the red source did something. It's kind of cool. There's Hogak going to the graveyard. Bloodghast, sure. Kranko's pretty good. I guess I'll do this. I doubt they have any more basics. Yep. Wasteland. Hey, there's the man himself. Okay, finally blocking. Maybe Frog Tosser should get in. Yeah, I guess that's an option. Alright, we win. That was a weird game. I guess Leyline creates weird games. That's just true. Playing Plague Engineer, so I should probably bring the Crater Maker. Let's cut the last ring leader. So I want maybe I don't want Chalices on the draw. Let's try that. At least Plague Engineer isn't a human. True that. Alright, last game. Leyline can give me enough time to have this. I guess that's true. Ugh. You think I want him? Over what? Do I still want them over the last ring leader? Because I probably do. Let's just. Everyone's issue with Plague Engineers because it's way better against all the other tribal decks compared to humans. Oh, I missed some follows. Hannah Ship's Navigator and Arbiter of MTG, thank you for the follows. Plague Engineer has ruined Tribal and Legacy for the foreseeable future, unless you do some wacky shit. Like, my latest Goblins build, I'm just like 0 Mogwar Marshals, trying to cut down as many X1s as possible. Bunch of answers, as many answers as possible. Like Pashlek's kind of an answer. 3 Crater Makers, but it's just so miserable. And like humans has all these ways to put counters on stuff, which makes Plague Engineer much less impactful. Like, normal lords aren't that good against Plague Engineer because you just like, normal lords just get killed and then your whole board dies. You know, it's not like the Plague Engineer decks don't also play a ton of other removal. Yeah, On the Wind is a good point. It's good against both tall and wide decks. Well, of course, if you play Sneak and Show, you don't give a shit about Tribal, but you play Sneak and Show, so you don't get to say anything. Sneak and Show is also some dog shit for the format. It's just ape, mono ape. We're a very anti-Sneak and Show stream. I'm gonna have a hard line on that. Deck is garbage. Ban Grizzlebrand. Who cares about Ren? I played Belcher. Right. This is like Bryant Cook saying like, oh, Dreadhorde Arcanist is a bad card in Delver because I play Belcher with black spells. You know, of course I don't care. That's like me going, wow, Spell Pierce is really bad. You know, oh, my opponent is connected. Ugh. Hey, Team Cameron. I'm still in the Frog Tosser list. Yeah, we're going to we're in Game 3 of Round 5 against Hogak. We're 3-1 right now. Nussnacker and C Clow, thank you for the follows. Man, so many people today. 76 people. That's awesome. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm gonna stop you right there. On Sneak and Show isn't an easy deck. There's a reason when anybody goes, you know, I'm new to Legacy. What should I play? People say Red Stompy and Sneak and Show, and that's like that's the it's there for a reason. People give that advice for good reason because, like, when all the pros who've never played Legacy in like years come back to play Legacy for some premier event, they all play Sneak and Show because it doesn't require a lot of format knowledge. You just have to like kind of know how to brainstorm, and you only have like 4 cards in your deck that do anything. Stormlight Reaper, thanks for the follow as well. Lizards from the Discord here. Oh, thanks for popping in. So my opponent has currently disconnected. Maybe we'll get like a free win just from the timeout, which I would take but would feel bad about. But then again, they're playing Hogak, so should I really feel bad? Just sucks that we're doing nothing here while I'm streaming. Obviously not ideal. Sam, thanks for the follow. No, they printed Arcane Artisan. That card's pretty good. Sneak and Show. Yeah, SNS will like not change until they print something. Cannot beat Greentron or Gak. I disagree with that. Why wouldn't you be able to beat Greentron? You got Fields of Ruin. You've got a pretty fast clock. You can turn 4 people relatively consistently. You can add a Crater Maker to the main if you want. And Gak, we're in Game 3 right now. I've beaten Gak Game 1 before. My first ever league with Goblins, I played against Gak round 1, and it was like totally bananas, and I won Game 1 off of some insane stuff. Yeah, right. Like, John playing Squadron Hawk, Force of Virtue in Taxes is like a sign to me of how ludicrous Plague Engineer is against these decks. That you have to try some truly absurd stuff that is like really cool, honestly. I like that he's innovated in this way, but it's like also kind of a meme that you like have to adjust so hard for like 1 card. 2 cards kind of because of Ren, but if it was just Ren, there's no way D&T would be adjusting this hard. Every threat Tron plays is Oh, Stormlight, thanks for the link. It'll go in 1 minute, I think. Engineer Plague, Dread of Night, Massacre wasn't... I mean, barely. People played Dread of Night when they really didn't want to beat D&T, and then just Storm played Massacre. Those cards weren't good enough against the rest of the format to see as much play as Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer beats all the tribal decks, like, hands down. Though, I mean, I've beaten Plague Engineer a handful of times where, you know, it's been cast against me 3 times in a single game, and I've won. I beat Daryl Ayers on 4-color control with his 3 main deck Plague Engineers. You know, and he cast them. But that was kind of getting lucky, I think. And, you know, the fact that these it's like imagine if Dread of Night was main deckable. Like, how absurd would that be? It would just be completely format warping. Right. Like, Dread of Night, Engineer Plague, and Massacre were all narrow. Like, the last time Engineer was Plague was when Engineer Plague was played significantly, was when Goblins was tier 1 in, like, 2009. And everyone played 4E Plagues in their board. And that's, like, fine. I'm okay with that because it's, like, a narrow answer to a certain deck. That's totally acceptable to me. But if you have the equivalent of a narrow answer, but also kills Trinity Nemesis, blocks Tarmogoyf because it has Death Touch, neither Reliquary, poses, you know, against Maverick, it's not a tribal deck. Play Plague Engineer on human, kill all your Noble Hierarchs and your Mother of Runes, and now your Neither Reliquary can't attack because I've got a 2/2 Death Touch. They got the Moto boot? It says they disconnected. It says an icon in Modern it is. I don't think it's good enough for Legacy, but maybe it is. I tried it for a little bit, but I never drew it. And it seems ludicrous to have to devote sideboard slots to a singular card. And I'm not a combo deck, right? It's like the combo decks are doing something so proactive and so powerful that they need something, you know, like there's cards like Chalice that just answer Storm, and Storm plays like a million ways to bounce or destroy Chalice. But that's by the nature of their deck, that they need to be vulnerable to like certain things, and they play answers, and that's fine. But, you know, for fair decks, it's a totally different dynamic because the thing that they're doing isn't inherently busted. Oh, for Modern. Yeah, I'm playing Icon in Modern. Icon's pretty good. I mean, it kind of is, but it's also an issue in these matchups where they play Plague Engineer, but they're a combo deck, so you can't afford to board in this 3-mana do-nothing. And also a lot of the Plague Engineer decks also play K-Command, so it's like not a sure thing. Like Martyr Pyromancer. That matchup sucks. Big Tall Steve, thanks for the follow. I think my opponent's just straight up timing out. I don't know why I'm not getting the game win. Plague gets shaved after Gak ban? Maybe. That'd be nice. It just sucks because Goblins play so many like old cards, and a lot of old creatures are smaller. And so we are disproportionately hit by -1/-1 effects compared to a lot of other decks. You know, it's like we don't get a 1/2 lackey. We don't get a Giver of Runes. You know, our lackey Modern equivalent is a 1/1 double strike. So this is where I'm at in Legacy right now. I don't know. I haven't been playing at all. I'm trying 0 Mogwai Marshals, which seems super wrong in a Tarmogoyf format, but maybe. When was the last time Legacy Goblins was winning deck? a while ago, but I had an almost 70% win rate with Goblins right before Modern Horizons, and the first like 2 weeks of Modern Horizons. I had like a almost 1900 rating on Moto. I'm like just under 1800, which is not good because I've been on a massive losing streak. Yeah, it's like a 68% win rate with Goblins. I mean, Goblin spikes tournaments all the time. It's not that rare. I think a part of a reason Goblins sees less play. We won. Cool. That was a very lame 4-1, I guess. I guess that's what our hand would have been, which is not keepable on the draw against Gak. All right. Well, 4-1. We'll take it. You've been hating Krenko? Really? I think Krenko's nuts. I think Krenko is like a huge pull for the deck. Why have you been hating Krenko? Like, why? I just don't understand. It's also like a 2-card combo with Sling Gang. You just murder people from 14. I was hoping Krenko seems win more. I don't agree at all. I have won on board states of Krenko and literally nothing else. Krenko is, you cast Krenko, you just need to untap with it, or you have a War Chief in play, in which case you go nuts. And then you untap with it, you cast all the stuff in your hand, and you double your board state. It brings you from nothing to a massive board instantaneously over the course of one turn. Like, yes, it's worse in interactive matchups, where they have like lots of removal and stuff, but the upside on it is so damn high that I think I need to untap with this, thing. Because you have so many cards that your opponent needs to kill before you untap with them. Specifically the reducers. If they are, killing all these cards, which they kind of have to, and Sling Gang, which they often have to, this card, and Pile Driver forces removal spells, all these cards are must kills. So Krenko's just another one on that pile. Goblins is not a tempo deck. At all. Goblins in Modern, I think, is accurately described as combo control. Because you're kind of combo-esque in some of the turns you take. But you're also, like, super grindy. No, I get you in Modern. In Legacy, it's much more mid-rangey. It's much more mid-range control. Like look at this deck compared to the Modern one. I have way fewer War Chiefs. I've only got 2 War Chiefs, 1 Chieftain, so I've only got 3 Haste Lords. I've got more removal spells overall. Look at all these removal spells. This is all removal. This kind of is removal. Compared to Modern, which is like these 4, and then the 2 Fanatics and Pashlik. So this is combo control. Legacy. Why I love Legacy Goblins so much is because it can play as any archetype. It can be anything based on context, which is why it's so damn cool. Because it's so flexible and adjustable. Like I've got so many built-to Goblins trying all sorts of wild things. Like this is the Laculus build. You got all these like cool one-ups that you can try in the Legacy format because they work. Legacy is a format of corner cases, I like to say. Modern doesn't have those. So I think you should think of Goblins as create a board state, kill a couple things, but don't be trying to tempo them out because your cards are almost always more expensive than your opponent's. But you're trying to set up these unstoppable turns where they've run out of removal because you simply draw more cards than they do. They can kill everything they want, but if they can't compete with your Mason Ringleader engine, then they're going to run out of removal, and then you'll pull off your effectively a combo turn. Yeah, 100% Team Cameron. Any roll, absolutely. Let's open a chest, because why not? Narc Amoeba, 5 play points. All right, one more because we got so many followers, and I'm going to sell the rest. 15. Oh, hello. Blood Strand. Nice, 6 tickets, 15 play points. Not bad. Do I have a Ziggurat's Territories on Moto? No, I do not. I laugh. Gay porn. Thanks for the follow. Goblins more mid-range control deck with toolbox combo elements. In Legacy, yes. In Modern, it's much more streamlined. I've got way fewer one-ofs in Legacy, in Modern than Legacy. Like I've got 5. Yeah. In Legacy, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's like low for me. And I'm running like these one-of toolbox lands. And then another one on the board, another one on the board. Legacy is very toolboxy. The Modern one is more about spitting your hand onto the board quickly with the Frog Tossers and the War Chiefs and the Prospectors, and then kind of being a board control deck to some extent by invalidating your opponent's creatures, usually through blocking, or just creating stalemates. Goblins is like all about board stalling. It's all about just like, you have 3 big creatures and I have 7 small creatures, and neither of us can attack. But that's good because I win the long game. So that's my philosophy with Goblins anyway. So 4-1 with Modern. So we beat... What did we face? We faced... So we lost to Burn. Of course we did. We didn't draw our Chalices. Bummer. We lost... Or we beat Saheeli. We beat Pox. We beat kind of Hogak. What was the 4th one? What was round 1? No, not trade. Round 1. This was... Oh, we beat Humans. That's right. Oh yeah, for those of you who weren't here for Game 2 of Humans, Game 2 against Humans was hilarious. Because we started this with like this... So this is a great example of how Goblins in Modern is much more of a combo deck. Because we're just spitting out ways to cheat on mana. Our opponent plays in turn 2 Auric Champion. So normally that's pretty good. But we have a turn 3 War Chief. Play Matron for 1 mana. Grab Pashlik Mons, because I was concerned about a Plague Engineer. Cast it, attack. So we get to Matron and cast for the thing we Matron, cast the thing we Matron for on the same exact turn, on turn 3. And now we draw an Icon, which is also nuts. So we play our 1 mana Matron, fetch out Kranko, play him for 2 mana, activate Kranko. They gain a whole bunch of life. They gain 12 life. But it doesn't matter, because we sack 2 Goblins, deal 2 damage, play Icon, make our team big, attack with everything except the Skirk. They block to eat the Frog Tosser, which is fine. They play Deputy. They're forced to take the Pashlik. I could have killed it. Maybe should have. But it wouldn't have mattered either way, because then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attack with 16 creatures. They gain a bunch of life, but they'd all be 2/2s. This game was nuts. And game 3 was also pretty good too. Oh yeah, we had the one lander Vile hand. Let's just fast forward. So I don't think we draw a second land all game. Say champion into Auriok champion. We play our second Vile. They play another Auriok champion. We have a Skirk. We draw Expert. No, it uses the new templating, right? Take on Instigator versus Frog Tosser. I think Frog Tosser is better. It plays better with the shell. I've just never been a particularly big fan of Winstigator in Goblins, in either Modern or Legacy. So here my opponent kept getting aggressive with the Auriok champions. I don't think they realized how explosive I could be. So we play Fanatic, then we attack with everything, because obviously we're not going to block. Hey Julian. How you doing, dude? We played some Modern today. We went 4-1. I played a Meddling Mage, which doesn't matter. And here I miss Lethal here after this name Krenko, which is weird because this Vile is about to go up to 4. You picked up Skateboarding? Cool. So again, they keep attacking because I guess they figure they have to clock me. And then we top deck Pile Driver. And here I'm pretty sure I could have just straight up killed them. We hit 4. we hit Chieftain. So yeah. So if I had done the math correctly, would they just be dead? Because what I do is I sack a token and then I sack the Crater Maker to kill the Meddling Mage. That was just totally unnecessary. So we'd attack, we deal. So they say they block. They block the War Chief, presumably, or the well, it depends on whether or not they're dead. They block the War Chief. They take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 28, 31, 34. Okay. So it'd go to 1, and then I could sack a Goblin, play Fanatic, and then Fanatic lethal them with life gain triggers on the stack, which is friggin' awesome. So maybe should have done that line, but instead I killed the Meddling Mage, lost myself to some damage, but then they're just like at 3, super dead. Alright, so that's going to be it for me. That was a fun stream. Some sweet games in there. Let's see who is... not Goldfish. We're gonna host Jarvis. I really like Jarvis. Jarvis is a great dude. Thank you everyone for popping in today. Nope, not channel. As I move on from the hellhole that is Legacy now to Modern. Thank you for all the followers today. Super nice of everyone. And hope you enjoy Jarvis's, I think he's playing No Bad Spells Rug. So see you guys next time.